Should I ask her? Yeah. I'm not doing it. It always feels so weird when I'm like chasing someone from behind. There's like a 5-second max where if I'm chasing someone from behind and I haven't gotten their attention yet, I just feel too creepy and I just have to give up. Excuse me. Do you have a moment by any chance?
Sorry, I don't speak English.
Okay, that's alright. Thanks. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. No, that's alright. Thanks, Denise. Did you see me almost take out that dog? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you have a moment by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay. I ask people if I could walk with them.
Sure. I'm just going to the bank.
Okay. That's my cousin. He's the cameraman.
For sure.
I'm not holding you up too much, am I?
No.
Okay. All right. So put this in a pocket. Is it okay if I clip it on for you somewhere?
Mic check 1, 2.
Good. Mic check 1, 2. Mine too. All right. Cool. You said you're walking to the bank.
Yeah.
And I can walk with you there.
For sure.
Okay. Let's watch out. I think this car might be turning. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go. Cool. What's your name?
Annie.
Annie. I'm Thoraya.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You were so like open and kind about it as soon as I came up to you.
Why, I think you run into people for reasons at certain times, and I like to keep myself open my eyes open anytime I walk and any opportunity or any people.
Are you from New York?
South Carolina.
So you're visiting or you live here
I
now?
live here. I lived here for 2 years.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about you? What do you do? Who are you?
I manage a restaurant
Okay.
nearby, Rule of Thirds. Moved here 2 years ago on a whim. Kind of just manifested it, was unhappy at home, and somehow my dad's name is and this office manager, brother's name is and they were playing golf, and my dad was like, you two should meet. And so then she came into lineup at my restaurant in Charleston, and we were talking about what book I like to read, setting the table, and
That's
like,
what it's called, setting the table? Okay.
it's like restaurant nerds. I'm a restaurant nerd.
Oh, really?
And then I packed my bags, or came to Brooklyn to visit, and there was all these little signs. I saw a bar called Charleston, and I looked up to the bouncer, and I go, why is this place called Charleston? And he goes, what, you some restaurant owner? Why do you want to know? And I looked him dead ass in the eye, and I go, I will be one day. So 2 months later, I packed my bags, and I moved here.
Was that like... Oh, sorry. Was that like a big move for you?
All right.
Oh yeah, we know. He's with us.
Oh, okay.
Thank you though.
You're welcome. Okay, go.
I've never left. I've traveled a bunch, but I've never left Charleston. Like permanently moved somewhere. But I feel like I've lived here my entire life.
It has a way of doing that, doesn't it? It just like sucks you in. It's so interesting.
My first 2 weeks I moved here, it's my last day of training, and I got bit in the face by a dog.
You got what?
Bit in the face by a dog.
In the face.
I gotta show you this picture.
Oh my god, here.
But still, New York will never scare me away.
Oh my god.
And I knew nobody. I was out 2 weeks, and the way people came together, and I wasn't even on the floor yet, and I had guests donating.
Sorry, let's walk over. And you had what?
Guests donating money for my GoFundMe I raised, because I didn't know what to do. I just moved here and ton of debt for those medical bills, and I don't know, I just saw, everyone says New York is a hard place, but I've heard that people come together in moments of need, and it was just, I get goosebumps. It was the most beautiful thing. And I was like, you know what, I'm staying here.
You're never leaving?
No. I keep saying 5 years, but I say that every time. I'm like, yeah, 5 years.
Can you tell us about why you love the restaurant business so much?
I think I've always had hospitality in my bones, just from being in the South. My mom, there's 4 of us kids, always sat together at a family dinner table. I love taking care of people. It brings me the utmost joy to look at somebody and see them. Like, I talk about it in lineup all the time. You can see people, but it's about like actively listening and seeing them and feeling them.
Yeah.
And I feel like I do that for people.
I could tell.
You just gotta be kind to people, and everyone has their own going on. It's like, why be rude or mean, nasty? So you don't know what the other person's going through. And they say, I'm managing this long hours, not the best pay, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I treat every restaurant like it's my home. And when they step through that door, no matter which, even if I'm dining at somebody else's restaurant and guests come in, I will go out of my way to make them feel good too.
Wait, what's the name of the restaurant you work at?
Rule of thirds.
Rule of Thirds. Where is that?
Right in Greenpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of food?
Japanese cuisine.
Okay, should we come? Should me and my cousin
For
come?
sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So what's your dream for your restaurant?
Bed and breakfast.
Okay.
The first restaurant I helped open in Charleston. 7 in-rooms, a restaurant downstairs, and I never worked in the restaurant industry before. I lost my twin brother when I was in college, sophomore year. Of course, my whole world was turned upside down. And he is an angel, blonde hair, blue eyes, just like peacemaker of the family, the kindest person I've ever met. And when that happened, I just became so frustrated. I think Charleston is growing. I think there's a lot of growth to still be done there, but I just wasn't connecting with people. They're out drinking, gossiping, and I just felt this thing in my body, like there's something more. So I Googled anxiety and retreat, and I booked a one-way ticket to India and did a 10-day silent retreat called Vipassana. No reading, no writing, no eye contact. I slept basically on a stone with like a little blanket.
Wow.
And I was losing my mind so much, I was making tick marks in the cement. And after that, I backpacked by myself with no idea where I was going the next day for a month in India, a month in Thailand, a month in Bali, a month in Australia. And then there were all these fires going on in Australia, and I decided to come home, and then COVID hit. And I found this couple, and they're like, we like your energy. And I go, I like y'all's energy. And I opened up this restaurant with them, and
Oh, wow.
it's called the Post House. It's a very special place to me. I chased down a guest the other day, and the staff was laughing at me because I dropped my bag. I go, I'll be right back. I gotta go chase down this guest. I was running through the street. There's this woman, a very unique person. She comes to the restaurant once a week. And I think,
This is still in Charleston.
this is in Rule of Thirds now.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think, there's some things that would not be an ideal guest. Maybe doesn't tip as well. Just strange behavior.
Okay.
Leaves for a long time, comes back, but no judgment. And I looked at the staff and I said, yes, you guys might be a little bit frustrated, but look at it in a way of, we provide a place where she probably doesn't feel comfortable going to anywhere else. But she keeps coming back to us every single week. I did have to have a tough conversation with her one time. There was something that was not kind of shady that went on. And I had a very professional, kind conversation with her, and then didn't see her for a while. And it really bothered me. And then that day, I saw her, I recognized the back of her, and I ran after her. And I said, hi. And this woman does not speak one word.
She's never talked before?
Barely anything.
Okay.
And when I ran into her on the street, I mean, I could just joy in her eyes. And I said, I missed you. Like, I've been thinking about you, and I hope our discussion did not stray you away.
Yeah.
And I just want you to know we really look forward to seeing you each week.
Yeah.
She came back that night.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
You want me to hold that for a while? Are you getting tired?
I mean, I talk with my hands.
Have you always been like this?
I have. I truly think my brother passing, I mean, we're the same. I think we're the same. I'm that person, but I was so think, distracted and caught up in the wrong things. And I'm so grateful for Michael's life. And yes, it sucks that he's gone, but I would not be where I am. I would not have this perspective if he didn't pass away.
Interesting. Wow.
And I feel, I know he's with me, and I'm just grateful I get to share my story. Because people, when they hear that, like, why are you so, how are you so positive? Or how are you, what's wrong with you? And I want them to understand how precious life is.
Yeah.
And how precious people are.
You just like give off on the next level energy, like.
Well, it was weird. The other day I was out and with my friend, and this guy just looks at me, and I don't know if I make eye contact with him or what it was, and he just goes, "Are you a witch? Like, your energy." And I truly just think genuineness and that energy radiates.
Yeah. You could tell a lot about someone by not all the time, but by just looking at them and looking them in the eyes, you know.
Yeah.
But
Well, if you want to hear another funny thing about me, so another reason I'm so grateful that I moved here is I've known I've been gay my whole life, deep down. The dog, the owner of the dog who bit me, I didn't fall in love. I fall in love with everybody. That's sometimes a problem. But I had a giant crush on her.
okay.
Even when her dog bit my face. And I go, holy like, I am gay.
That was like your realization.
Yeah. And I've never been happier in my entire life.
Are you with someone now?
I dated somebody, then we broke up. Dating's hard.
When you were like suppressing it, did you date men?
Oh yeah.
How did that go?
I actually saw my ex last night, and we're close. I dated, it was like 3 men in my life, and dated them for a long period of time.
Okay.
But it was always, I think I was creating a lot of the problems.
Souling, audio's out. Audio went out.
Batteries. Can I give you this?
Oh yeah.
No. I don't have any more batteries.
Actually?
Do you mind if we hold off on the conversation?
Yeah.
Find some batteries?
I have like 15 minutes.
Okay. We'll find something quick. At least maybe we could like wrap it up. So maybe we could find out the batteries. Mic check, mic check, mic
That's
check.
good.
Hello.
That's good.
You ready? You
Yeah.
good? Okay. All right. So you were saying you saw your ex?
Yeah, I hung out with him yesterday.
Uh-huh.
He said, when I told him I was gay, he said, well, maybe a good thing because I was always going to be in love with you.
Oh.
But I have the utmost, I will always love him, and I will always
Yeah.
love any.
That is like the best kind of closure for someone, to just know there's absolutely no chance.
Yeah, and you know, it's if I could love you, I would.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I love you, but you know,
Yeah.
in that way, I can't.
Yeah. How do your family take it?
My mom's very accepting. My dad is coming around, but not as accepting. Has said some hurtful things. He thinks, I think he thinks being gay is a choice and you can change. And I said, Dad, you can't change me, and I think I'm perfect. I don't want to change.
Yeah. Hopefully your dad will come around too.
Yeah.
The people I interviewed or I walked with right before you was like two older gentlemen. They were gay too. They weren't together, but they were gay. I asked them like what it was like for them coming out. And it was so interesting the way one of the men worded it. He's like, well, I lost my father, but I won my mother. So what's next for you? What are you doing today?
Work.
Okay. Oh, you're going to the
Yeah.
restaurant?
Do my bank deposit, and I go into work. It's gonna be a nice chill Monday. I always say anybody who wants to come visit, Monday, Tuesday nights are my favorite because it's not as busy as the weekend, so I really get to slow down and connect with the guests. And my God, love, it's like a dance in the whole restaurant. My boss laughs and says I twirl around. Because it's just
I could
talking
just,
to
like,
table and to table and
It's not hard to imagine you doing that.
just like, woo! I get excited, genuinely get excited to experience every day.
Do you ever get sad? Like
I do. I get tapped out. Definitely my social battery kind of, is on zero. And those days I just lay in bed and kind of veg out.
But you still wouldn't define it as sad. Like you don't.
No.
No.
Because sad is such a broad word. Like when I talk to my therapist sometimes about my dad's situation, so I'm angry. She's like, okay, well that's angry, sad. Those are such big umbrella terms. Like what really are you? Like frustrated. Like name some other words with it. What word? Not bad. What word did you say?
Sad.
Sad. So there's lonely. I get lonely.
Okay.
Well, that's my stop over there.
It is. Okay. Well, thank you.
Oh.
I like to end it by having the person leave a message for my audience.
Spread kindness.
Okay.
The world is a hard place to live. And I think humans, we all just want to be seen, heard, and have connection with something. And it can be a lonely place. I just think, be kind.
Okay. There you go. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I'll grab the mic from you.
Cool.
That's okay. Here, I'll flip it. There you go. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was.
I really enjoyed that.
City.
All right. Thanks. Have a good one.